Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This is our daily reading, taking a look at current situation and the influences around that. I am going to use the Haunted House Tarot. I did bring out. Now, I will tell you honestly, I looked at the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot this morning. I don't know if I can read with it. It it's just odd enough that it's going to be really hard, but I still may give it a try. I have this After Tarot. I may wait a little bit on that, but I'm going to bring that out soon too. It's exactly like the Rider White, except for like slightly after the actual tarot. So what when you're looking at something like the Ten of Swords, what happens after that? It's kind of cool. There's some that are, okay, but it's kind of neat. I've thought about like using that in the future, and I have the Before Tarot too. Um, so I've been thinking about ways to use it, but I'm not sure without getting it too convoluted as well. But I may actually use that. I was looking at the cards and I thought it might be kind of fun. So, anyway, I'll get started here. I'm going to use the Haunted House Tarot Ghost for clarifying. And we'll take a look at current situation and the influences around that. I hope you all are doing fabulous. It is Thursday today. So let me cut these. Saturday, I probably will not record. I got to start work really early. So I think I'm just going to skip Saturday unless I do something later on Saturday. Okay, so what do we need to know? Current situation. And that is the Knight of Pentacles. I am wearing my contacts, so it'll be a little bit harder for me to read it. I do have my glasses, though. It's just I'm not that familiar with the pictures on these cards. I can see the pictures perfectly. It's just the little symbols at the bottom. My reading isn't quite up to snuff. Present influence. This is Three of Swords. They're dark too. I'll double check that. Future influence. Two of Cups. That's the first time this has come up since we've been using this deck, I think. What we don't see. Man, I can't see these. Okay. I want to put my glasses on. I cannot see the little numbers. Oh, that's the wheel. And that's the that's the Two of Cups. Okay, give me a second here. Three of Swords. What we need to look for, please. Five of Wands. Unexpected. Seven of Swords. Challenge. King of Pentacles. Strength. The Sun. Where does this lead? Six of Wands. And then Eight of Cups. Kind of like the energy of the Eight of Cups to the Four of Cups. I honestly feel like that's actually good progression, believe it or not. I feel like there's a need for that. Advice. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Didn't we have this yesterday at the bottom of the deck? I think we did. So here is the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wait, upside down. I can see that. And I feel like that is definitely your plans. I feel like, again, this is something that you've been working through and working on. With the Knight of Pentacles in your current situation, I feel like things are just moving really slow for you. But I feel like with the Three of Swords, and I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords, but with this in your present influence, it's influencing what you're going to do next. I feel like you're moving away from that energy with everything else that's happening down here. But I do feel like with that Queen of Swords, again, something you've been planning on. Knight of Pentacles feels like it's moving really slow. Whatever situation you're in, it also could be you taking some time. And I'll clarify that as well. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Did I say Knight of Swords? I don't think I did. Um, I just want to make sure this is you and not someone else. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please, in current situation. Hierophant, Judgment, Magician. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That's not Judgment. That's Ten of Swords. It's kind of like the same picture. The Hierophant feels to me like something that maybe you were focused on doing is over. And I feel like it's this Magician energy with the Seven of Swords there. I feel like this could be someone else. And I feel like what's happening here is there's something going on with them. And I've talked about this before. Like, this has been a big issue. And I feel like with the wheel and what you don't see, I feel like that's the energy that they're moving away from something. Something is over for them. They made some kind of commitment that they're putting an end to. And I feel like the Magician is this person coming in very slowly. They also could be not just moving slowly, but they're very, could be an earth sign, but it also could be just someone that does things very much with intent. I don't feel like they're being intentionally deceiving. However, they do know that they are not showing their full hand. They know that. They do. But they're not intentionally doing it to hurt. However, it does, right? So the Three of Swords is in the present influence. And I honestly feel like this is the other person. The other person is hurting right now. So we've had this energy. This would be that person that's been in your background for a while. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody because this could be a situation as well as a person. And it definitely could be you, Sad, but I'm not getting that right now. I'm not. I feel like this is, well, the only thing it could be is someone not necessarily hurting, but feeling far away. You could be feeling far away from somebody. The distance, the separation is what's influencing the energy, not necessarily the sadness. And I do feel like this other person is coming to some kind of realization. There's been something that they've put an end to. And it may even be them coming in honestly. Now, I feel that way a lot too because of the Two of Cups in the future influence. We've got the Two of Cups in the future influence, so I do feel like there's something happening here with a coming together, whether it's a conversation, this other person, this situation is going to be influencing the near future, the next few days. I definitely feel like there's something happening here. However, I mean, it leads to some interesting energy as well. So let's do this. Two of Cups, please. What is this in our future influence? Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like there's something about, if you've been standing up for something or you have been protecting yourself or they've been protecting themselves, the Three of Wands is seeing the outcome of this, but I feel like what the outcome is, so the High Priestess is telling us too that we may not need to know everything right now, but I do feel like there's still a feeling where you need, is this the Five of Wands or the Seven of Wands? I want to make sure before I go into this, because I think it might be the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's the Five of Wands. Sorry. Maybe I should just keep my glasses on. It's really dark in here too. But the Five of Wands, I feel like there's going to be, I think there, I don't know that the conflict is over, but I feel like it's going to be more understood with the Three of Wands there and the High Priestess. Like the Three of Wands is about seeing our ships come in, the Five of Wands is about the conflict, competition. But with that Two of Cups, I feel like there's some kind of realization on what's really happening with this conflict, with this separation, with what's happening here. There has been a lot of iffy energy that we've been feeling, and I feel like it's still iffy. But I do feel like with that being, and I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Maybe not. I'm going to. With that Two of Cups there, I feel like there's that this situation is going to be really influencing what you do, how you move, where to go. I feel like it's important to you, whatever this situation is, because it keeps coming up. And it is important. And I feel like what you don't see with the wheel being here is things are moving forward. Now, it could be moving forward for them, but I feel like it's just moving forward and you don't realize that it's happening. There is some kind of lack of communication here as well. So you may not even realize that they're kind of moving. I feel like they're moving in your direction. With this is the Five of Wands as well. So what to look for is, I feel like this is be careful of conflict. And when I say that, like, don't be careful to like argue too much or any of that. And in some cases too, because if we're going to use this as a what to look for, is this something that you really want in your life? Is there something here that's causing you to be conflicted about how to move forward? I'm just getting this really uncertain energy. Like there's something that says I really want to, and there's something that says I really shouldn't. And maybe I don't really want to, but I really do. But I shouldn't, and I don't know that I should, because it's been on your mind for a while now, the past few weeks, and I feel like it's been pretty heavy energy overall about this situation. Now, this is could not only be a person, it could be a situation that you have not cleared up in some way. I really feel like it's due to lack of communication. So even if it's work or home or family, or actually like in the midst of buying a home or, or anything, I feel like there's just some real huge uncertainty to me. Now, I will say that this could be, in general with the election coming up, that there could be uncertainty in how you feel about that, like as well, because this has been really there in this uncertainty, this separation, this unhappiness, lack of communication. This can happen when we're unsure about how something is going to come out. And it could be. Now, again, that's only saying that in a very broad aspect. I don't think that it's necessarily affecting my regular viewers, but in a very broad aspect, it could be. Because there is, in any time in politics we have deceit, it's going to happen. It is that way. I was going to say it is what it is because, politicians are after your vote. They're after your vote. So they put on a show. And I'm going to tell you, I'm right in the middle. That's both sides. They do that because that's what they're doing. They're trying to win. And when we try to win, anyone could, put on that show. It doesn't mean that they're lying. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the way it is. And that could feel very deceiving at any time. And it kind of does. So that's an overall. I know I don't want to get political here. Um, so I feel like with the Seven of Swords, in all other situations, this is coming in as unexpected. I do feel like there's an energy of going, mm-mm, that's mine. I'm taking that back. I am clarifying that Seven of Swords here. What? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. You know, I've always kind of liked that card. I don't know if it's because the guy on the right or right seems so sneaky. I don't know. He does. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. King of Swords, Page of Swords, Three of Cups. There's something here with this King of Swords, and this, I don't think it's you, because we have the Queen here, the King here. I'm not saying that the gender matters. I just feel like it's someone else. There is definitely, I would be careful here. For one, this could be gossip with the Three of Cups. And anytime I'm seeing the Page of Swords with the King of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Swords, I think you may learn something, and it may come from gossip that feels kind of uncomfortable, to be honest with you. That's the way I'm feeling. It feels like, wait, that's kind of uncomfortable here. And it does have to do with the situation. It is going to open your eyes, though. And it may not come from gossip, but I feel like it will. Now, it could come from a getting together, like you're getting together with other people, and it's not gossip as much as someone gossiping about someone else. They just tell you something that you didn't know, and now you know. And that kind of frees you up a little bit, because the challenge is the King of Pentacles. And that's the challenge here. What is this King of Pentacles in our challenge, please? I like the strength being the Sun. I'll learn how to shuffle one of these days. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be someone that's important to you, but the challenge is recognizing that this situation is over, I believe. Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. Or, yeah. That it might be just done. Or at least done for now. With the Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. Queen of Pentacles is definitely, this is someone that's important to you. So I'm thinking the challenge is even, well, I think the challenge is getting, like, it almost feels like understanding this person. But you really want to understand it more than anything. And I feel like it's not bad if it's over. Like, I don't feel bad. I feel confused. Like, what? Huh? What happened? That kind of thing. And I'm getting that pretty big. Like, I don't get it. The Sun is in your strength. So I do feel like there's something here that also brings in some joy to you, because that's a good card as far as having a strength. I mean, what better card is that? And this all does lead to the Six of Wands. We'll clarify that as well. But let me talk about the Sun a little bit. Tell me more about this Sun in our strength. Three of Cups. That's Seven of Swords. Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's something really weird here. But I do feel like with the Ten of Wands, this situation's done. there is something here about another person. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even think it's gossip. I think there's another person. And I feel like that that's done. Like they're done with that. And I feel like that's that way because of the 10 of Wands. And I feel like you could even be done with this situation and you're going, I'm done. And the 10 of Wands is like the ending where you finally get to get rid of that load, which feels good. So there's two things. And honestly, I mean, I with all the cards I'm pulling, I'm going to say there's two answers here. Is one is there is an understanding that becomes between the two of you or this situation if it's not another person. And the understanding allows you to be happy and joyful, even if it's not a reconciliation or even if the problem's solved. However, with it also could be that there's a definite answer here that comes in that allows you to be joyful and happy, which is fine because sometimes just understanding can take away all of that burden. The 6 of Wands is in your outcome, followed by 8 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. What is the 6 of Wands, please? They're all even cards too. 6 of Wands in the outcome or where this leads. Whoa, 3 of Swords. I'm not gonna keep that one. 3 of Swords, Star, and 5 of Wands. I also got the 7 of Wands. I feel like you understand what's happening here with this separation. And I feel like it does still leave you with hope, but you're conflicted about that. But the recognition is understanding this. And it does have to do with something that's important to you with the star there. I mean, there is definitely something happening here, I'm telling you. The 8 of Cups after that, to me, that's like you're going to know exactly where you need to go. And I feel like with the 4 of Cups after that, though, there is still some kind of energy that the 8 of Cups, you're going to where you want to go to. Like you've got I'm going to go towards something better. And with the 4 of Cups here, I've got my eyes set on something regardless of what the universe is handing me. I want something different. And I feel like that could end up causing you a little bit of grief. Let me find out more about this 4 of Cups. I say that only because there's a feeling to me of when we overlook something that's being handed to us, we are not looking at all of our options and we may have our eyes set on something that may not be good for us. Tell me more about this 4 of Cups. Look at that. The 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Yep. You do have choices though. The 8 of Cups is what you had here. The 4 of Wands, I feel like, is that celebration, and then it leads you to choices. And that's what's going to be confusing because you want something specific and you're going to have to make a decision here with the 7 of Cups coming in. Clarifying this. Absolutely. It seems a little confusing to me. I've got these cards backwards. Wow. Okay. Then our advice is Ace of Wands. So I feel like that is kind of, well, it is igniting your own flame. You know, he's lighting the candle. Start something new. Look for the passion. Grab a hold of an opportunity. I feel like that's grab a hold of your passion too. Like find that passion because I feel like this situation is like kind of taken over things. And so it's really been hard to look elsewhere. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands and our advice. Hangman, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, 6 of Cups. You know, whatever you've been working on with the 7 of Pentacles, thinking about working on from the past, I feel like that's saying, you know, go after it. Go after what you want. Go after what you want. Ace of Wands. Go after what you want, period. I'm going to leave it right there. Because that is what the Ace of Wands is. Anything else we need to know today? Ace of Pentacles, Lovers. There is a new opportunity with somebody, either a partner or a lover. And with the World there too, this new opportunity. I think the World is saying, you have the key to this. You have been through this situation before. This is a familiar thing to you. And that's why you understand what to do next, how to move forward. And I feel like there is a new opportunity though here coming in. But I do feel like the World is saying that's because you've been through what you've been through. You know, sometimes the things that have happened to us that were hard do lead to new opportunities, because they don't lead to the necessarily the new opportunity, but when a new opportunity comes in, we can handle it better because we've been through things in the past to allow us to learn how to handle it. So I'm going to leave it right there. I hope you like that. Let me know. Take care. Have a beautiful day.